YouTube, what is going on? We are back with another video, and today I wanted to touch on a couple thoughts that I had for. I've had these thoughts for quite a while, but it seems to be more evident after I uploaded my Genshin Impact reaction, as well as some other content creators. So I kind of want to dabble with this idea of gatekeeping, elitism, drama farming, yada, yada, yada. So if you don't know, I was actually the first person on YouTube to upload their reaction to the new Genshin trailer. I saw it went live, and I was genuinely excited. If you watch this video, it's a positive video, right? I also got a camera upgrade. W's in the chat. It's a positive video where I go into it being objective. I'm saying I want to see what this trailer is providing. I want to put all my grievances to the side, and I want to just enjoy the trailer being provided in that moment. Because I think at the end of the day, despite my disdain for several parts of the game, obviously I love it. I've streamed it for 1,200 hours. If you go to my YouTube channel, it was literally Genshin almost exclusively for like 2 years, or like Hoyo exclusively for 2 years. I want to give Nodkrai a chance, right? And one of the reasons why I'm going to give Nodkrai a chance is due to the fact that I saw a massive leak that I won't discuss, but it's a positive, like a genuine positive. Now, do I think Nodkrai is going to be good? I mean, there's a good possibility it could be. There's a pretty decent possibility Nodkrai might be genuinely really good. There's some things I don't like already, but in this specific trailer, I was like, hey man, let's do it. Let's just watch it. Positive reaction to the characters. We see Klee's mom finally, so cool lore stuff there. I finally understood something. I got 100 dislikes, etc., etc. We go through these comments. I mean, you know what I'm saying? There's some nice people in the comments. Genuinely, hey man, say what you want, get you got that story, whatever. But there was, and I want to make this clear, it was the part of the Wuwa community and part of the Genshin community, but it was mainly the Genshin community, right? There's so many things of like, oh, drama farmer, me when I have to farm views when Wuwa can't give, like, it's such a weird thing, right? Like, obviously you have idiots in the world like Tuhu and everyone else who wants to put out like these negative pieces and talk bad about anyone who does commentary. You look at my most popular videos: Honkai Impact 3rd, Honkai Star Rail, PGR, Wuwa, Honkai Impact 3rd, Wuwa, a video I made breaking down why I don't like Natlin, a Genshin Impact guide, Wuwa, Epic 7, Wuwa. I mean, like, Honkai Impact 3rd. You know what I mean? Like, it's just insanity, right? And so, content on commentary is not drama, right? And so I want to go over a couple things. I'll show you some tweets and whatnot, but there's this big thing, and I understand. I've been very harsh on the game, especially since Natlin. Because prior to Natlin, I've been very positive, even when I didn't want to be, because I found that a lot of the game was boring. I was like, you know what, man, like, I'll just wait for the next region. Fontaine, I thought was great, and then after that, I think it fell off a cliff hard. Like, Fontaine, maybe the first 4 patches, I was like, oh, this is great. And then I'm like, okay, there's literally nothing to do, because there was nothing to do. There just wasn't, right? And so, when you look at this, right, it's just a bunch of people going on about, like, don't even come back when all you've done is talk shit about the game and be negative, like fake ass Genshin fans for real. What? Gatekeeping is the biggest form of being a cuck virgin, right? You're gatekeeping a patch that could potentially save the game, right? People want to say it's not bad, whatever, sure. Save the game in a lot of people's eyes and bring players back. Well, you said something bad about my video game. I don't want you here anymore. And before someone's like, well, it's just one person. It's not just one person. It's not. It's multiple people. It's multiple content creators getting this. There's even a thread going around of all the massive dramas with the Genshin fans. Let's calm down. Sevi is, I'm going to be honest with you, was probably the top 3 Genshin guide makers in the community. Had some burnout, said, I'm walking away for a bit. Nothing wrong with that. Genshin players who are spiteful of CC's leaving and then returning to the Genshin have weird logic. Like, why gatekeep Genshin, especially for people who enjoyed it in the past? Do they think CC's desire to play the game again is purely driven by wanting views, as if the game isn't enjoyable in itself to bring back other players, older players? Do they give that game such little credit while also gatekeeping? It's absolutely insane, right? You know, that's like, and I have a video dropping on this. I gotta record it. But I have a scripted video about the story button, and a lot of people skip button. A lot of people are like, well, Genshin's a story game. Why are you undermining every single other facet of the game? Because it's not just a story game, right? So like when people are like, well, I don't want a skip button because you're gonna ruin the experience for my story game. It's like, dude, the game has 800 hours of content, maybe at most 50 hours of story. I mean, maybe we'll give it 80 if you're including side quests, or 90 if you include R&R and stuff. It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing? And the thing is, people think it's drama. Let's just pull up this video. I made a video. It was called Fixing Genshin Impact, right? Fixing Genshin. Let's look at everything in this video and all my criticisms, because they're objective facts. They're rooted in reality. It doesn't matter what you think when they're real, right? So I look at the description. So talents are still weekly locked, but new/returning players, whichever one it is, can get any day of the week talents. That's bad. Weekly boss mats are limited to one boss per week, and you don't get a guaranteed dream solvent. That way, if you have to transfer it, you're able to do that. So you're cucked on that. Crowns are just fucking dumb. The utilization of crowns, it's like, why am I being punished for the fact that we get one crown or maybe two at most every single patch? It's silly, right? Chronicled Wish banner should last longer. Standard banner feels annoying. Chest are like whatever. I think they might have fixed chest in Natlan. Artifact loadouts are like actually dog shit. It's like objectively a dog shit system, right? If you ever played a Call of Duty, if you ever played Destiny 2, I mean, they don't have a fucking save button. It's objectively trash, right? Artifact transmitter, I think they might have fixed this. I don't know. From what I've been told, that and sanctifying elixir. So if that's the case, kudos to them. I can't give you a real answer on it, to be honest, but I believe that is something that they have addressed, which is great, right? Because I don't want this game to be dog shit. This is a game that I fell in love with, that I've created a community and cultivated what is now going to be a career off of Genshin. I do have a genuine attachment to it, and that's why I want to come back with Nodkrai, right? Oh, camera randomly turned off. But so the point is, I want the game to be amazing. And they just do a lot of things that are just objectively bad. The Malvika Silatli situations, objectively bad. There's no resin bank still. I mean, the end game is a joke. Like, the list goes on. And if you're mad that I'm hyper fixating on this because it is a $23 billion plus company and it's your favorite game, I'm sorry to tell you, that's not my fault. That's the company's fault. It's not my problem that when I do commentary on the space, a lot of the times it's Hoyoverse negative commentary. I've done negative commentary on WoW. I literally just put up a video talking about how I think this patch is going to be mid. I'm going to be honest. We're going to be doing a lot of WoW and League for the next month and a half on my channel, because realistically, I think Gacha is going to be boring and I want to branch out. It's boring. It's boring, right? When you have such an emotional attachment to these games, you only see red when someone says something bad. And it happens in the woo-woo community too. Don't get it twisted. It doesn't happen as often as Hoyo, but it absolutely happens in the woo-woo community. But I see tweets like this from Kydro, logging into Genshin after a year, realizing the game still has no Resin Overflow system after 5 years, logs off. People are so butthurt by this. You know, there's obviously little reasons by Glaive. You know, why login at all? Oh, let me guess, you just want to find something to nitpick for a tweet. Clearly you aren't using the resin, as if maybe his resin might have just been capped, but okay, cool, whatever. Some of you are upset. All he said is the game still has no resin overflow after so many years. Get a grip. Must be heartbreaking. Stay logged off then. It's such a toxic environment when you are pointing out obvious, legitimate flaws that need to be addressed that they just won't address. And then you could say, well, listen, actually in 6.0, we might get a resin bank and maybe they'll fix some talents. You know what? Awesome. Well, it took them fucking 5 years. Why did it take them 5 years to listen to that? People have been begging for endgames since 2022. They didn't want to fucking cause anxiety. They've completely flipped it, are now causing anxiety, and are promoting an endgame where you need a lot of fucking money to spend, right? I like, look, if you listen to people like Tuhu, and I mean this objective, I really do feel bad for that guy, bro. If you're watching this, I wish you well in life, because it's kind of sad when you're an elitist cuck playing 8 gacha games, 9 gacha games on stream, promoting that this elitist mentality for games that are only supposed to be played when you go take a shit. It's like nothing will ever change. It will never, ever, ever change. And this is the problem. I can go into this trailer saying, let's be positive. I could have nitpicked this shit the fuck apart. I could have brought up lunar reactions, Aventurine reskin, whatever, but I'm not going to do that. And even now, because I'm excited to see what's to come. Again, do I have low expectations? Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Do I think 6.0 is going to be dog shit? I think it could be a genuine 50-50. I think this is the real first 50-50 in gacha, right? With Natlin, this is another thing people get so upset at. I don't care what your thoughts are on Saurians. The objective fact is they sold and promoted characters with better exploration. That's it. That's just a fact. It's not, oh, well, you know, I think the Saurians are actually pretty good, Ethan. So realistically, what are you talking about? No, they promoted, watch Varesa's trailers, watch their stuff on the live stream, Shalonen, Mavica, all of them. Oh, of course they're going to promote the new features. Why do you think those features are there? It's to make money. Like, they lock basic things that every subsequent gacha game is now going to be getting for free, other than Neverness to Everness, which is dog shit. And that was another game I glazed the fuck out of and started shitting on it immediately when I saw it was becoming trash. It's like, don't be mad at me that the criticism that I'm providing is rooted in reality, because it is. Whether you like it or not, I don't care about your warped reality and what your emotional attachment is. Right? I know people who still love this game, and I still have love for it, but I'm gonna not fucking talk. Like, I'm gonna not talk about it. You know what I mean? So when you gatekeep people, just understand you look like an insecure cuck who can't take any type of criticism, and you're not objective, right? They literally said that their storytelling was dog shit, and that they've noticed a lot of holes in the cracks, a lot of cracks in the story. The presentation's bad. Everyone's like, wow, thank you so much, Taoe-kun. We appreciate it. I say the storytelling has been mid and they haven't done a great job with the lore. You just didn't pay attention. Listen, stop. And again, it's not everyone in the Genshin community, obviously. But let's not pretend it's not the small vote. Let's not pretend it's a small portion of the community where, oh, it's just one comment. Bro, like, this is what I mean by the Genshin's the gift that keeps giving. Like, these motherfuckers just keep giving me shit to talk about because they keep doing it to me and other content creators. I don't get it. I don't fucking get it. You know what I mean? So listen, bro, I hope Natlin is good, or Nodkrai. I hope it's better than Natlin, because fucking Natlin was a disaster, and I liked it at first for the first, like, 5 hours. Like, oh, this shit's, like, ass. So, yeah, it's my quick little rant, my thoughts. I think stop being elitist, and stop thinking just because someone maybe plays Wuwa that they're not objective. I mean, like, bro, filler patch, right? I talk about the idea of this being a filler patch. I mean, you see a lot of criticism towards Hoyo games. Well, again, that's because it's mainly Hoyo games. Talk about Shorekeeper stuff here, right? I literally criticize all of the standard banded characters because they're dog shit. Like, they just fucking suck. This was another Wuwa video I made. I'm skipping Lupa. I said I don't like Lupa. You know, I got tons of dislikes on this one. I got tons of comments. Yo, L take, yada, yada, yada. People were taking my take and turning it into something I never even fucking said. I'm like, okay, like, again, like, but this just doesn't happen as often with Wuwa. And again, Wuwa doesn't have a lot of these same problems. So if Wuwa were to arise where it becomes a dog shit game, yeah, I would call it out. Because I've called it out a million times. So let's stop this narrative. Stop being stupid. That being said, I love you. Mwah. I'll see you in the next one.